You're watching CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown.
Hello, I'm Juan Fernandez, and here are your top stories. A deadly shooting at UNLV rattles Las Vegas. Investigators say 3 people were killed. Another is in critical condition tonight. The shooting suspect is also dead. The attack happened this morning around 11:45 in a building that houses UNLV's business school. Police confirmed tonight there is no further threat to campus. CBS Las Vegas's Vanessa Murphy is following this developing story.
Suspect at this point is deceased.
Sirens blared through the streets of Las Vegas as officers responded to reports of an active shooter at UNLV shortly before noon.
We have 1 patient right now. Supposedly we have more patients inside with an active shooter.
Campus police sent out alerts to students and faculty, telling them about shots being fired in the Beam Hall building and ordering them to run, hide, fight.
Honestly, everyone was just panicking. We were just having a normal class, and then all of a sudden, someone said active shooter running across.
This UNLV student says he and other classmates in a nearby building used tables to barricade themselves inside a classroom.
I'm still scared out of my mind right now, and I'm not a person that gets scared like that.
As the campus of more than 30,000 remained on lockdown, those off campus used their phones to keep in contact with panicked loved ones.
Her teacher just locked up the room, said they're not letting nobody out. I wish I could trade spots right now because, no, that's crazy. She doesn't deserve to be in there right now.
There's a lot of additional calls coming in that students hunkered down, they're afraid, they're scared. Our officers are going unit by unit, building by building, and making sure that we don't have any additional victims.
Some students were let out in formation as others reunited with family.
People are scared now because every time you step on a college campus, there's shootings every single year now, and it's just getting scarier and scarier for us students.
The scene here remains secured. We've been talking with students leaving campus. Some of them were in hiding. They tell us they receive emergency alerts on a regular basis. This time they learned it was the real thing. A lot of raw emotion here in Las Vegas tonight. Vanessa Murphy, CBS News, Las Vegas.
Well, the LA Lakers are in Las Vegas for an in-season tournament, and following today's deadly shooting, LeBron James spoke out about the tragedy.
So first of all, my condolences goes to the families that lost loved ones, and families, the friends, and everything. It just goes back what I said before about guns in America. I think it's such a longer conversation, but we're the only ones who keep dealing with this same story, the same conversation every single time it happens, and it just continues to happen. And the ability to get a gun, the ability to to do these things over and over and over, and there's been no change is literally ridiculous. It makes no sense that we continue to lose innocent lives, and on campuses, on schools, at shopping markets, and movie theaters, and all type of stuff. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and the fact that we haven't changed anything, it's actually been a lot easier to actually be able to own a firearm. It's stupid.
And stay with CBS News Los Angeles and KCAL News for continuing coverage from Las Vegas. We'll have updates throughout the night and live in-depth reporting from our Nicole Comstock. A Santa Barbara man has been arrested accused of attacking a grandfather pushing a stroller. This happened yesterday in a Calabasas neighborhood. LA County sheriffs say even though the stroller fell over, the child inside it was okay. The grandfather had some pain but is also okay. And about an hour or so before the attack, officials say that same suspect, Angel Sanchez, attacked a 14-year-old boy who was walking to a nearby boxing gym. Detectives say a tip led them to Oxnard, where they found and arrested the 29-year-old. Honoring a television legend, flowers were left on Norman Lear's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The producer-writer died today at the age of 101. Lear was the king of sitcoms. His reign began in 1971 with All in the Family. Lear also produced Sanford & Sons, The Jeffersons, and Good Times, all hit shows that navigated the black experience. And at one point, Lear had 7 hit shows on TV. Over the course of his illustrious career, Lear won 4 Emmy Awards and the Kennedy Center Honors. Right, turning now to the weather. Many of us still had warm temperatures today, but conditions are about to get a lot cooler. Let's go to Danny Roberti with your next weather forecast.
Hey.
Danny, hi.
Hey, Juan. Yeah, you know what? Even though things are going to get a little bit cooler, it's still going to be so pleasant out there. I mean, we are so blessed here. But it's all because these changes coming about because of this storm that we're following. It's bringing the rain to Northern California, and this is going to send a cold front into Southern California. Right here at home, though, you can see not too shabby. We've got clear skies. Later on this evening, though, we're going to start to see clouds taking over and that marine layer making a comeback, and it's going to lead to a few more changes. So we're talking about that weak storm to the north of us. It's going to bring back that marine layer. We're talking low clouds, fog as you wake up tomorrow morning. It'll feel cooler the rest of the week. I put that in quotes because it's just going to feel cooler than earlier this week. These temperatures that we're dealing with, upper 60s, this is what's normal for the beginning of December. And then this upcoming weekend, another big change. The Santa Anas make a comeback, and that's going to warm us right back up. So let's talk about getting out the door tomorrow morning. For my folks in the Inland Empire, it's a cold start, upper 40s, and we don't climb as high as we have the past couple days. By about noon, you're in the mid 60s, mid to upper 60s by about 2 o'clock. But as we go into this evening, there is a chance for a few sprinkles. Here's the thing, the best chance for that, it's really along the central coast, also near the Grapevine. Here at home, we're really not going to see a whole lot of moisture squeezed out of this storm. The cold front, it falls apart when it gets to us. So as you wake up tomorrow morning, you get out the door, the bigger story, it's going to be that marine layer. And it's not just along the coast, but it's also going to push inland just a little bit as well. And this is going to stick with us until about late morning. And then we'll get that sunshine back in the afternoon. Temperatures feeling a little bit cooler. I still believe the bigger story, it's going to be the winds behind this front. And they're really going to start to ramp up as we go into our Thursday afternoon. And you can see that through our Ventura County, LA County mountains. Look at those reds and those purples that you're seeing on our map. And because of the flow, the northerly flow, it means we're also going to get some of those winds in the basin. You're going to see that in Santa Monica, LAX, pushing towards Torrance into Long Beach. And that's also going to be the case in the Inland Empire, areas like San Bernardino. Here's the thing, temperatures drop later this week with another warm up on the way. We're going to be breaking down the timing of all that in your 7-day forecast coming up at 8 o'clock. Juan.
We've collected so many toys for our Chips for Kids toy drive, but we still need your help to reach our 100,000 goal. Chauncey Glover was at Lakewood Center Mall with a special guest.
Chauncey, can we see
Alex,
you?
I'm here. I'm here.
Are you
just
here?
hanging out with my buddy Jeffrey here from Macy's, and also Christy. And talk about your efforts, Macy's. There, it's been a big effort. You've had employees like the ones here. They've been literally dropping off toys all day. Talk about the big effort into this from Macy's.
Yeah, I mean, we're really excited, obviously, to have Toys R Us back in Macy's and to have Jeffrey here with us. But our team got behind this effort and wanted to help support the toy drive. So they've been bringing toys all day from our store to donate, and it's just brought a lot of joy to our team today. It's amazing. We still have people dropping off throughout the evening tonight.
And you were talking about how this is a group effort, a family effort, and so many of your employees really take to heart and really step it up to give to kids, even when they have kids of their own.
They do. I mean, I've had employees today with bags of toys that they've brought in, and just to see the sentiment and the emotion and everything that they put into it is really heartwarming this time of year, because we're all fortunate enough to be able to help. So let's give a toy and make a child happy this year.
All right, Jeffrey, thanks for hanging out with me this evening. So far here at the Lakewood Center Mall, we've collected more than 4,000 toys. And so far, since this toy drive has begun, we've also collected more than 22,000 toys. But I still got to give it to right here, my hype team over here all day. They've been hanging in with me here all day long. We're going to send it back to you. I'm Chauncey Glover here from the Lakewood Center Mall.
And here's a look at the donation information once again. If you'd like to donate a new unopened toy, here are the drop-off locations all across Southern California. And you can also donate online by scanning that QR code you see there on your screen. Going to chipsforkids.com is another way, or by texting toys to 76278. This has been CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown. I'm Juan Fernandez. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back live on KCAL News at 8 and right here on CBS News Los Angeles.